Part 3. The rarely mentioned secret to acquiring backlinks. I hope you've noticed that I'm using the quotation marks around the word secret. That's because it's not really a secret that someone would be purposefully hiding from you. It's rather an unsexy topic that marketing experts are unable to pitch to their audience. And you're about to learn why. Let's look at another poll that I did at our Facebook group. I asked what percentage of backlinks our customers were proactively building as opposed to acquiring them naturally. And over 30% of responders said that the majority of their backlinks come naturally. But let's define the term natural backlink. The definitions may vary from person to person, but in my opinion, a backlink can be called natural if you didn't make any effort to connect with the linking website or any person associated with it. Let's say you send someone a personal outreach email with a heads up about your article. You didn't ask for a link directly, but they have linked to your article anyways. According to my definition, that's not a natural backlink. You made a targeted effort towards acquiring a link from that specific website, so that link is considered manually built. But let's say you tweeted your newly published article and one of your Twitter followers linked to it from their website. In that case, it is a perfectly natural link. This time you didn't direct your efforts toward that specific person and their specific website. This was a broadcast message to your entire Twitter following. And we have arrived to that link acquisition secret that I wanted to share with you. You can acquire tons of natural backlinks by broadcasting your content to a big audience of your fans. Here at Ahrefs, we only build around 20% of our backlinks manually, while 80% of them come naturally as a result of broadcasting our content to a large audience of people. We have an email list of nearly 15,000 blog subscribers. We have built-in notifications in our software, which is used by tens of thousands of people daily. And we have a decent following on Twitter and Facebook. These three channels alone allow us to reach a rather substantial number of people without spending a single dollar. And then there's also paid reach. For every article that we publish, we have a decent advertising budget that we can use to reach relevant people on different platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Quora, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram, etc. The more money we pour into our ads, the more people we're going to reach. So with every article that we publish at Ahrefs blog, we can easily reach a relatively large amount of people. And if your article is link-worthy, some of these people will naturally link to it. That is how almost every article that we publish ends up in Google Top 10 without any manual link building done by our marketing team. That is the unsexy secret to acquiring backlinks. Big audience of fans plus a solid advertising budget. I'm sure now you understand why I called it unsexy, because most people don't have a big audience of fans or any budget for content promotion. Well, I've been there too back when I was running my personal blog and bootstrapping my own projects. And back in those days, my link building was exactly the opposite of what it is today at Ahrefs. I was building 80% of all my backlinks manually, and only about 20% of them came naturally. That was tedious as hell. So if you're only starting out with your blog, I have some bad news for you. Up until you grow a large audience to broadcast your newly published content to, or allocate some money to pour into ads, you'll have to build most of your backlinks manually. The takeaway: start building your audience as soon as possible. The sooner you build a large audience of people who you can easily reach with your newly published content, the sooner you can let go all of those tedious link building tactics. Speaking of which, the topic of our next lesson is content promotion. Sounds good? Then I'll see you in the next lesson.